Hi folks, and welcome to another video. It's been quite a while since the last video on the channel and we've been really busy. Firstly, we've had some nice new stuff into the shop, which is always nice. Something about it, when you bring fresh stock in, it rejuvenates you because you know you've got something fresh and new to show to customers. So we're really pleased with our new range of tankards that you can see there. I've been promoting them on social media. We've got like Dungeons and Dragons, Terminator, Harry Potter, and obviously it. It is actually a goblet, not a tankard, but still really nice. Well, we're going to be starting to do this range of prints. So we've been doing these like framed prints for a while, but these like crystal clear style ones are really nice as well. So that's like the Joker one, which is just really cool print to look at, and it's super sharp. The details are excellent. So we're getting that stuff into the shop. There's a few other bits as well, like Rick and Morty bits, and a few other bits as well. But I'm going to be super busy this evening and tomorrow because I'll be leaving Beck here to run the shop.
Bye-byes.
Yeah, I am going bye-byes. What Beck means by that is I will be picking up my daughter from college, and straight from college, me and my little one are going to be driving all the way down to Sandown in the southeast, so a 4-hour drive, so that we can take these crates of stock. There's 9 crates here of stock, and hopefully sell as much of it as we can at Sandown Toy Fair. We've really been kind of shocked. Not shocked isn't the right word, but you guys saw. Some of you would have seen the video when we talked about our first experience of selling at a toy fair when we sold at Bolton Toy Fair. We really enjoyed it. We actually booked in to sell at Doncaster, and we drove to Doncaster, believe it or not. We booked our hotel, and as we were checking in and had already paid and driven 2 hours to Doncaster, we were told that the fair had been cancelled due to a power cut. So that was really upsetting, frustrating, but it doesn't deter us, and a week later we're now going to be driving even further and going down to Sandown. Beck is a bit gutted because you would have liked to have come.
I would have liked to have come, but Sandown is actually on a Saturday, so and we can't close the shop just for a toy fair, so it was just like we had to make the decision to kind of split up on this one.
Yeah, I think if it had been on a Sunday, Beck would have come with me, but Sandown for some reason is always on a Saturday, and it's just not cool to suddenly shut the shop on a Saturday. It just isn't. It doesn't look good. It's not right.
No.
And obviously,
Saturday can be one of our busiest days.
It's one of our busier days, obviously, as well. Busiest day, I would say, probably of the week. Although today has been quite surprisingly good as well.
Pretty good, actually.
So Beck is going to be running the shop tomorrow, and I will hopefully be taking money at Sandown. So I'm going to bring you guys along with me, and we'll vlog the whole thing. Why not? Further on from my previous clip, it's now actually 9 o'clock at night, and me and my youngest daughter have just arrived at the very classy Ramada Hotel right by. I didn't realise it. I should have checked it, but it's a service station hotel. The plus side is we've got the Cobham service station, which includes a 24-hour McDonald's. The downside is it's a service station hotel, and my daughter's already spotted some very dubious issues with the room, which we will leave there. But we've arrived safely. I've spoken to Beck to let her know as well, and we're both probably pretty shattered now, and I'm gonna go to bed, get some rest, because we've got a long day ahead. This was just the getting here part. Luckily the drive was fine. It was like a good, I think, even though we stopped once to eat dinner, we in total probably took us about 4.5 hours, which is actually not too shabby. So pretty pleased with that. And now I'm gonna just make sure I get as much rest as I can, and tomorrow I'll take you guys around Sandown, show you guys our stalls, show you guys around the toy fair as much as I can as well. Right guys, it's now about 20 minutes past 6 in the morning, and we're all queuing to get into the stall holders area at Sandown Toy Fair. A whole bunch of cars are already here, even though it is 40 minutes before the stall holder area gates actually open. So I'm looking forward to, I'm a bit apprehensive, a little bit nervous, never done this before. Loads of cars here. Hopefully we'll get in there soon. I do apologise about the camera constantly losing focus, but I think it's down to the lack of correct lighting. So I've got my little helper here with me who's always going to remain off camera. But yeah, I'm looking forward to what the day brings. Here's a bit of here's an idea of the queue. There's just cars all the way going right up to that building, and there's like a path and there's just cars on cars. So we're going to be here for a while. Everyone's turned their engines off. So here we are, we're all set up, and oops, sorry. It is absolutely heaving, and it's still early bird at the moment. It's absolutely massive, and if you haven't been to Sandown, you really should. This is our stall. It's a bit of a jumble, but already we've actually done pretty well, so hopefully it will continue. Okay, I'm actually quite surprised. It's 20 minutes past 3. Both Zara and I are back in the car. The car has been loaded up after what can only be described as a very successful day at Sandown. I've already booked in for May. We're definitely going to be trying to go to whatever fairs there are locally coming forward. It just makes sense in terms of cash flow to do these. It clears stock and it brings cash in, which is brilliant. So the plan now is to get fueled up and get a move on. Hopefully if we get a good run, we won't need to take a break for at least 2 hours, and we can, by that time it will be around 6ish. At that point me and Zara can have lunch or dinner, sorry, and then get home hopefully by 8ish. That's the plan. Don't get to see Kayomi much on camera, so there you go. This is often where you'll find her. This is like Beck's little kind of crafty table where she likes to get on with some of her knitting projects and stuff. And it's where you'll find Kayomi, often just chilling, you know, where she shouldn't be. I think she sat on one of Rebecca's crochet squares. Today is Sunday, so it's the day after Sandown. We made it home at a pretty decent time. We drove straight from the fair and we got home. We made one stop and we got home around 8:30. And obviously I was absolutely shattered, so I couldn't finish the vlog off yesterday. But just to kind of give you guys a summary, it was a fantastic day. The atmosphere was brilliant. We were next to some amazing sellers who were just brilliant company all day. My daughter Zara, bless her, she was a trooper to go straight from college straight down south and then straight and spend the day with me at the fair, which probably wasn't her ideal way of spending her Saturday, but bless her, she was brilliant. And overall the result was worth it. It was 100% what we needed. Cash flow is very important to us, and when eBay hasn't been firing on all cylinders, etc., it's even more important because obviously the bills don't stop. So toy fairs, I think, have very quickly gotten themselves into our now regular routine, and we're going to be doing them much more regularly. We're starting off with these, and we're going to hopefully add some conventions at some point as well, but smaller ones which don't require, say, like 3 days worth of stock, etc. So that counts out all the big ones, but some of the local ones, 1-day events currently, I think we can manage. So I think now we're going to have, next week I don't think we've got anything on, but the weekend after that we're probably going to be going to Stafford if we can get a space there, and then after that hopefully we'll go to the NEC, and we've already booked in for Sandown again in May. So very tiring but very productive. I'm going to wrap this up, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.